Hi there. 7 critical skills which are going to assist you to progress in your career is what I want us to discuss in this video. And of course, all those skills, you can see them on your screen. I want us to dissect them one by one for you to understand how best you can be able to progress in your career through the power of these 7 essential skills. You are all much welcomed to the Money Daily TV. My name is Afagza Sifuna, and with that, let me jump right in it. Guys, career progress is different for everybody out there. You could find, for example, there is someone who is stuck, for example, at the analyst level or even so the officer level to even late into their 40s. You could find, for example, there is someone who has assumed managerial or even so leadership or even executive level of leadership in their 20s. It really varies from person to person. But when it's all said and done, it drills down to these essential skills which actually prepare people to progress in their career. And the first skill, which is very critical that I want us to look into, is the skill on communication. Guys, communication is an essential skill for you to have if you want to progress in your career. Communication is a must. What do I mean by communication? Communication entails both business communication and also interpersonal skills or communication. When it's all said and done, it is communication which keeps business going, whether it is inbound communication or even so outbound communication. It is communication which keeps business going. And if you can become a good communicator, in that you can relay message internally in a very good way, and even so you can also relay message externally in a very good way, then be sure you're gonna be way on course to you scaling your career up and up. And this is so because communication is the kind of skill which is highly needed for an individual to progress in their career. And then the second skill which is also highly needed is problem solving skill. Guys, problem solving is a day-to-day skill in any job out there, because someone is in business or someone is doing a given job because there is a problem to be solved. And this actually means someone having both logical and analytical skills to be able to solve problems. These are areas which you could look to upskilling in case you have a gap, and be sure you can be able to see your career progress positively and even so get rewarded handsomely for your problem solving skills. This is one of the essential skills which you need to harness for you to be able to progress in your career. And then the third essential skill which you also look to jump into or to harness for you to be able to progress in your career is time management. Time management entails how best you go about utilizing or capitalizing on the time which you have for you to be able to execute on your tasks. The thing is this, it goes right from organizing yourself, planning for whichever kind of undertaking, and even so you prioritizing the tasks which you're supposed to do for you to be able to achieve whatever you're supposed to achieve. Time management is one of the essential skills which you can be able to develop and then have the market reward you for your optimal time management skills. So invest in understanding how best you can capitalize on time management for you to be able to perform your tasks optimally, and be sure you're gonna be able to progress in your career positively. And then the fourth skill which I want to discuss is adaptability. What is adaptability? Adaptability is the ability of you being able to be flexible to cope with any situation out there, you being able to learn new skills which are going to go a long way in assisting you perform your tasks and so forth. When it's all said and done, the job markets out here are changing by the day. And it is those who are adaptable that are going to survive for the longest, and also who are going to progress in their careers. So be adaptable, be flexible, keep learning new skills, keep getting out of your comfort zone for you to be able to actualize what you're supposed to actualize, and then over time you're gonna see that you're gonna progress in your career. And then the fifth skill which I want to talk about is emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the ability of individuals out there to be able to read their environment and then make awesome and accurate deductions or conclusions based on what they are seeing in a way that is going to elevate everyone's environment, their environment, and also people they are interacting with. It calls for self-awareness, self-regulation, and even so, you being able to read other people's emotions, body language, for you to be able to draw awesome insights and act in an appropriate way, which is going to ensure that everyone is home and dry. And then the sixth skill which I want to talk about is the skill on negotiation. At the end of the day, businesses are about communication, solving problems, and even so striking deals. If you have negotiation skills, be sure your career is going to be on the upward trajectory. And I'm saying so because negotiation skills call for three things: you being an active listener, you managing other people's expectation, and most importantly, being able to pursue others to jump onto your trail of thought, or even so to do what you desire for them to do. If you can harness your negotiation skills, be sure the market is going to reward you handsomely, because this is one of the most highly sought after skills, which actually is fundamental in informing how people progress in their career. And then to wrap all this up, the seventh and actually one of the most important skills which is going to assist you progress in your career is leadership skills. Guys, leadership calls for someone to have critical thinking skills, for someone to have the ability to motivate their teams to deliver results, and for someone to be able to build and maintain awesome, beneficial relationships. You need to harness your leadership skills for you to be able to progress in your career. Having said that, what do you think about these ideas or skills I've talked about? Do you think these are awesome skills which you need to harness for you to be able to progress in your career? If you've had the opportunity of progressing in your career, comment down below. How was it for you? Were these skills fundamental in assisting you progress in your career? Are there other skills which you also think are very essential to assisting someone progress in their careers which are forgotten? Share down below in the comment section. Let's continue discussing. Cheers guys, and you all stay safe.